What is going on, everyone? Samurai Solo, and I am back with Elden Ring. Last episode, Godjic the Grafted has been taken care of. As you can see, I think his name is Gossick over there, still stomping on his remains. And now, guys, we are going to head back to. Let's see. There we go. The round table and see what is going to be new there, because we're going to have some things changed, I'm pretty sure. Let's go. There should be a new door open, a new NPC. Up, I see the new person right there already. Up, that door is new. That was locked before. We will check that out in a second. Let's speak to her real quick.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderica. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The Roundtable hold, covert quarters of the Two Fingers, and gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. Oh, and please allow me to express my thanks for giving me that keepsake from my men. It was as if I was frozen with self-pity. I failed them at every turn. You have my gratitude. Please, take this.
Ho ho, another golden sea. We can put our flask up again.
It's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for...
Okay. Let's go ahead and do that right now real quick here. And then we're going to check out that new room. Flask. Nice. Okay. We're going to talk to everybody and look all around here, but let's check out this new area first. Okay, we got some fingers. NPC it looks like they talk to, or maybe one of those husk dolls it kind of looks like. Let's see, we look around here. Okay, I don't want to touch that just yet. Let's speak to her first before we do anything. There's a throne behind this. Very interesting. Okay, let's speak to her.
Are you that new Tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. Until it was shattered, the tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabated. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the Tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave Tarnished, your great rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Interesting.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. demigods and even the creator of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Oh, do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, Tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
Wow, receive power from Great Remembrance about Great Runes. We kind of read about the Great Runes already, but let's just hear what she says, then we'll check about receiving its power.
Great runes are the stuff of demigods, the children of the goddess, Queen Marika. She who is vessel of the Elden Ring. Tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord. And so grace was extended to your kind, the Tarnished. Listen, the fingers speak.
The greater will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left.
Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation, the runt of the litter. His divine blood sorely diluted.
Okay. With the Power of Remembrance menu, you can draw out the power of a remembrance's namesake. Each remembrance can provide one power. Once that power is claimed, the remembrance will be lost. Okay, so these are like boss weapons. So with this, let me press X. We can choose between getting the Axe of Godric or the Grafted Dragon, which is a fist weapon. Wow, okay, so let me see what we have here. So this weapon, though, requires 34 strength and 22 dex. I am nowhere near that. This is like a later game weapon. The thing is, I already have a couple of great axes now, and I have that Golem's Halberd, which is like a late game weapon. Do I really want to get this when I won't be able to use it for a while? And what's the weight for it? 11 pounds? That probably won't be too big of a deal for later, once we get going, but let's see the description for this. Great axe wielded by Godric the Grafted. This golden battle axe is emblazoned with the figure of a beast, representing the strength of Godfrey, first Elden Lord and patriarch of the golden lineage. I command thee, kneel, for I am the lord of all that is golden. His unique skill repeatedly smashed the ace of Godric into the ground, unleashing 2 earth-shaking shockwaves. Yeah, we saw that, him doing that to us. Follow up with an additional... I'm not sure how to see that low. Oh, we'll follow up with additional input to produce a 3rd shockwave. Oh, I thought it was more dialogue. It's not. Now, let me see the stats for this thing. I mean, it's basically a dragon fist weapon, but let me see the stats. Oh, wow, it actually requires faith, too, which we have. The only thing we need is 2 in the dex. And I could wield this now. The thing is, it looks cool, but it seems like it's almost going to be one of these weapons that, like, I use for a little bit, then just after, for a short while, then, like, okay, it was a cute weapon and put it away. But I still kind of want it, though. The embodiment of the power that still remained in the dragon's head that was grafted to Godric's left arm. The wielder's arm will take form of a small dragon sprouting sharp dragon fangs at the fist. This weapon cannot be two-handed. Skill, bear witness. Grant the small dragon a fleeting glimpse of life and thrust it skyward, spewing flames over a wide frontward area. And it's a D in everything. Of course, I could put something to make it a little bit better. I could probably put the scaling for a C for strength or even for faith. Well, this one has D and D for strength and dex. So I see 2,000 right underneath. Does that mean I also have to pay 2,000 runes for this one? What does that mean? Because this one says nothing. This one says 2,000 underneath it. I don't think it means I get 2,000. Like, it's that special. I have to spend money to get this one. I think I'm going to actually, I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the Grafted Dragon just because while the axe seems really cool, it's not going to be able to be used till later. By then, I should probably have some pretty cool, heavier weapons and whatnot. I can at least use this now because I can go ahead and upgrade my Dex 2 points. And we can check it out. Maybe we can upgrade this as well. And give this a shot. And if it sucks, well then, it sucks. And I just go back to my sword, I guess. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, it does cost 2,000 runes. So this doesn't cost 2,000. Let me click this real quick. I'm not going to actually do it. No, so that's interesting. The Grafted Dragon, you have to spend 2,000 also on this. Very interesting on that. But that's fine. Let's do it. Okay.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Okay. And let's do this. Oh, we got a gesture. Is that it? That seems to be it. Okay. So we can get, when we kill bosses, or probably the demigods, probably can't just, it's not like Margaret didn't offer anything, but I guess the demigod bosses, we can come back here and receive our power. Now remember, we still have that room too, where they mentioned Divine Towers, and we do know where Divine Tower is on the map. We can get to that, because that door was locked, and I'm wondering if it'll open now. We'll have to check that out as well. But first, we're still exploring through here. Too bad I can't test the weapon out right now, because you can't use it in here. I could try to fight that invader, but he's just going to wreck me. But I guess I could at least see how it looks. Now, this thing weighs 9 pounds. What is... I didn't even pay attention to weight. Oh, wow, 2.5. It's a lot smaller. Now, obviously, it's going to do less damage. We haven't upgraded it yet either, but it's going to do kind of weird because it does... Oh, it does fire damage by itself, too, which is cool. It does fire, of course. So, 89, 35, 100 critical, while our sword is doing... Yeah. But we're gonna oh yeah, I can't do it yet. That's fine. Let's go ahead right now and upgrade our looks pretty neat though. I mean, it's basically a dragon fish. That's pretty awesome. I imagine everyone probably picked that weapon. Dexterity 2 times. I mean, I'm not really looking to upgrade Dex a ton, but I need to upgrade. I knew I was gonna have to upgrade it more for certain weapons eventually. Just the limit of it, the bare minimum. And so that's fine for now. I really want to get my faith up to 20, but let's do that. So now we can wield this. Now I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade it. I'm willing to bet that we're gonna find certain smithing stones later. Like we're gonna be able to actually buy them plentiful. You know what I mean? It's still early in the game. Yeah, so I don't mind spending them now because I'm sure we're gonna find something later.
Ah, you appear to be doing well. Very good. Well then, would you like to...
We've already gotten all the incantations we need from him. The only thing we don't have is Urgent Heal, which we already own, so I have it. I just wanted to see if you had anything new to say.
May the gold...
Okay. What about Diallo's here?
Be sure to tell me if
Nope,
you need to use
we already heard him say that.
It's been my I've lost count of the number of times. Honestly.
Yeah, he's looking for Lanya. Okay. There's the blacksmith we could speak to if he has anything new to say. This is our deathbed companion. We are not going to be held by her, but let's see if she says anything new.
Oh, my dear. Had a change of heart.
No.
I understand your disdain is... But should you come pay me?
Okay, nothing new to say. I'm sure. I think I'm eventually probably just going to do it, but yeah, I'm still like, I don't know what to think of that. Kind of weird. It's probably going to... Like I said, I have a feeling there's probably multiple endings in this game, as all the Souls games usually have multiple endings. And that's probably one of them. There's other requirements than just being held by her, but I'm sure, at least.
Now, those eyes of a challenger who's felled his mark. Find them well. Now lay out your arms.
Oh, we can ask about Roderica. Let's go ahead and ask him.
The girly boy here. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. But she has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. share the same hue.
Interesting. So we could do actual duplication. I think we have to use the iron wet blade, right? Isn't that what it was needed? No. What is the currency for that? Lost ashes of war. I remember something about I thought it said I could duplicate a. Maybe I'm misremembering what it said. Okay. Anyways, let's see about strengthening. You would think he would sell stones, but he doesn't. What if I wanted to upgrade my lord? Do I have more to upgrade it further? Actually, I could upgrade it to +4. But the thing is, like, do I want to? What is the requirement for these? These are somber smithing stones. So these are for probably boss weapons and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and do it, even though I know we're going to come across better boss weapons. Like I said, we're going to find more somber smithing stones, and I won't be surprised if there's going to be ways to buy those. At least the first couple, we'll probably need the more advanced ones. I'm sure you're going to have to do some kind of farming, but they'll be, they're going to take care of us. Let's go ahead and do this. I committed to getting this weapon. Oh, and I can do it again. Nice. I thought it was going to cost more than I had. So we can go ahead and do one more time. I'm going to go ahead and do it. Cool. So then we need Somber Smithing Stone 3 now. So we need the third version of this one to be able to upgrade this further. The one thing with this weapon, though, I bet it's a lot faster. It's going to be pretty quick. Okay, so we spoke to Deathbed Lady, spoke to the blacksmith. What was down here again? Was this where that one stone sword key was? Yeah, we're still thinking if we're going to do that or not. And this door might open later. I have a feeling I have a feeling there probably, well, there is a lot of appraisals for it, but like anything, I just think that's a lie, though. I have a feeling it's going to open up on its own later. Okay, so we can check that out whenever. I'm not too concerned about that door. I mean, it's cool. I want to a little bit intrigued, but I kind of want to find the ones out in the wild. Those are the. And this is another door that's locked as well. So that'll be for later. Oh, guys, I figured out how to do longer messages as I felt stupid last. I was like, because I remember I was trying to do messages. You press triangle to add more stuff. If I learned how to read properly and look, I would have figured that out. Okay, so I think we checked out everything here. And let's see if anyone came here. Nope. Oh, hey, it's Rajir, however you say his name.
Ah, we meet again after all.
Forgot about him, actually.
I apologize for any offense given by my bearing, but I'm quite unable to move, you see. So, what do you need?
So he still sells this stuff, but we're not really. I mean, I'm not against necessarily buying them, but we don't really need them now. They're all intelligence stuff anyway. Oh, actually, these are just Ashes of War, so I guess I could still use them even though I'm not an intelligence build, which is actually pretty neat. I remember that's why I went ahead and bought the spinning weapon because I was the cheapest just to buy something from them. It'd be 4,000 to buy both of these. I might just wait to get those. I might just wait. Let's tell them we've defeated Godric.
Ah, you defeated Godric and claimed yourself a great rune. Looks like we both got what we wanted out of Stormvale, didn't we? Well done, friend. Something to mark the occasion. Go on, take it.
Oh, wow, rapier +8. It's a damn shame I'm not using dexterity. In fact, if I have the dex stats for this now, I might just use it, because even though my dex is really low, at +8, it's going to do some solid damage for now. I'm sure it's a magic one too, but still, we'll see.
As you might have guessed, I still can't move. My fighting days are behind me. No need to be polite. I've no use for it anymore.
Wow. Okay. Well, we'll be back with you later, sir. Thank you for that weapon. Let's see the stats on it. We know it's a dex weapon, but... okay, I went too far. There it is. Oh, wow, it requires 17 dex. I have... What do I have right now in dex? 14. Couldn't even use it if I wanted to. C scaling. Actually, it doesn't have any magic at all. It's pretty much just a dex weapon. I thought it would... just automatically have some kind of intelligence scaling, but it doesn't. Skill, Glintblade Phalanx. Skill used by the enchanted knights who serve the Carian royal family. Form an arc of magic Glintblades overhead, which will attack foes automatically. That sounds awesome. Follow up with a strong attack to chain the skill into a lunging thrust. That sounds really cool. Unfortunately, we can't use that. And I mean, it is only 3 more points for Dex, but if I could have used it now, or maybe one more point, I would have done it. But I'm probably not going to mess with it. Okay. Let's see what we have over here. This guy who has nothing to say, we got a gesture when we spoke to him, but that was it. Edgelord. Oh, yeah, I remember you. We're the one that helped us. Let's speak to her.
You again.
Well, actually, we went solo.
Receive a summons to the Roundtable. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale. I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You defeated him. You should have it. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Arsenal Charm, we'll check that out in a minute, man. We're just getting all these goodies from everybody. Definitely worth coming to talk to everybody.
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Entra's guarding just over there.
Oh, that's him? The leader of this place or whatever?
I advise you introduce yourself.
We have spoken to him.
Father is leader of the Roundtable.
Yeah.
I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while.
Yeah, he's going to want to speak to us now that we've taken out Godric.
It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior.
Oh.
Should the fates deign it.
I guess we'll have to find her out in the wild.
It's about time I headed off.
Okay.
I'll see you again, warrior.
Okay. And these are the Husk Dolls. To see if they sell anything new or start speaking all of a sudden. I doubt it. Still don't know what a bell bearing is. We haven't come across that. Nothing new. It looks like we bought almost everything there is. All the good stuff there is to buy. There's still that to buy if I want to just buy it. I bought all the knight armor. I don't need this shield, so I didn't buy that. I don't need that. I already have it. I mean, what's the longbow? Actually, I could buy the longbow because I do have enough dex for it. Then the short bow. How much is it? 1,200. We'll see afterwards. I don't know if I need it right this second. I have 22 rune arcs because I've been doing co-op with people. When you beat a boss, you get a rune arc. They mentioned that for the great runes. You need to but first I have to make it work. I have to find the tower. Then to make it work, I have to pop a rune arc. I think is what I understand it. But anyways, there's nothing new here. Oh, let's see that item we got. What's that? Talisman, Arsenal Charm. Oh, there it is. Raises maximum equipment load. There it is. So what are we at? 54 now to 62. Dang, I need another talisman slot. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the charge attacks because I do love having a stamina recovery speed. This is going to be great. Now maybe we can rock some heavier armor here. And then, of course, I'm using this weapon now, so that's a lot lighter. So I should be able to put this nice looking knight armor on. Hopefully I can put that in a helm on. I would like that. Because this weighs 4.6 compared to 4, so it is a little bit heavier. That adds up when you have multiple pieces. Man, we can still look at that. I'm not going to put the banish. That's too heavy. Can I put the whole knight armor on? That's going to be great if I can fit the whole thing on. Wow, that is awesome. That makes a big, big difference. Huge. That's great. This knight armor looks really nice. It really reminds me. It's kind of like almost like the elite armor from Dark Souls, but it really reminds me of something from Demon Souls. It really does the way it looks. Man, we can look at how much we can carry now. What if I was using the greatsword? Probably not. But let's just check. Yeah, that would put me at heavy. It's really because I'm using this really lightweight weapon, so I do need to. And this shield is heavy too. It's 7 pounds. It's a great shield. I'm not getting rid of it. It's too nice to get rid of. It's really coming clutch for me. But okay, let's speak to. I don't know his name actually.
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then, just as promised, I bid you welcome. As a true member of the Round Table, I am known as Gideon Ofnir.
Oh, he's got a cutscene. I know who he is.
Before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord, I am accumulating knowledge.
Yeah, the all-knowing Ofnir.
All-knowing.
Yep.
You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.
I remember him now. If he was in the beginning cutscene, the all-knowing Ofnir.
You'll be after more great runes now, eh?
I
Then,
guess
as
so.
your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the great runes, the shard bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radon, who fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Leyndell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Raya Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more great runes, won't you?
Oh, we can ask all about them too. Okay, let's ask about. We'll ask about them.
Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. Despite being the blood of Godfrey, first Elden Lord, he's a grotesque old fool grasping for power. His castle lies upon the cliff to Limgrave's northwest, but I suspect you know that well enough already.
Yep, he's done.
General Radon, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior. He fought Melania and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east.
To the east.
And now Caelid has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot. Even approaching the region is no mean feat. I've heard survivors of Radon's army are still in the wilds, staving off the rot with fire. And if it's true, I suspect Radon is still there as well, in Caelid. Though, I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore.
So the east. I wonder if it's not this place right here, because we haven't explored here at all. And you notice the color of the land is different than what you see on everywhere else, pretty much. So it makes me think this might be the area he's talking about. Because the furthest we ever really went was like Summon Water. We haven't gone further than that, or even the church here, but we never went further that way. And this is a transport, I remember. So yeah, that might be where he's located. Let's ask about the rest.
Praetor Rykard is the Lord of the Volcano Manor on Mount Gelmir. He is a ruthless justiciar who commands a company of inquisitors, reviled for his serpentine demeanor. The volcano, Mount Gelmir, lies in the west of the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Rykard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to be forgiven.
So on the west area, might be past where we're going to be going after, excuse me, after Godric here. About Morgoth.
Morgoth the Grace-Given is Lord of Leyndell, the capital city. It lies at the foot of the Erd Tree, in the east of the Altus Plateau. But the Two Fingers forbid us from venturing there, until we've acquired enough great runes to repair the Elden Ring.
Interesting.
Setting sights elsewhere for the time being. The Veiled Monarch can wait.
So that sounds like a late game area then, or end game even.
The Academy of Raya Lucaria lies to Limgrave's north, towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia. Renala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the Academy. But Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the Amber Egg that was Radon's gift to her. I understand you've been speaking to Nepheli.
Yes.
She's my daughter. I took her in when she lost the guidance of grace. Though a mere axe-wielding barbarian, her youthful credulity suited my purposes. So I put her to work. Do not hesitate to employ her. Should her services benefit you, despite her looks, she is more than capable in the press of battle.
All right, cool. All right, I think that's everyone to talk to. I don't think there's anyone else to speak to here. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else to do. Okay, well, let's go out. I want to spin these runes, but I want to go out in the world and check out this weapon just to see its moveset. So let's just get somewhere here. Just want to check out its attacks. Let's see the heavy. And, oh, a little uppercut. So if you hold it for a charge, okay, and just pressing it's just a straight. Oh no, if you double press, it does that into the uppercut. Okay, and then holding for a charge. So it always does the straight, then the uppercut first. So if I charge that first, then charge again. Oh no, it does that. If I press it again, they'll quickly uppercut. Got it. I want to fight an enemy, but maybe not that huge thing right there. What was over here? Weren't there some pots here? We could check out its special too. Remember, flame. Haha. That's pretty cool. Let's see how much damage we do here. Very short range weapon, though. That is something to keep in mind. Oh. And it said I can't two-hand it. Yeah, no two-handing this weapon. That's fine. Okay, it does seem pretty neat. Like I said, we're gonna have to get used to it. We're gonna roll with it for a little bit. I'm not saying I'm gonna permanently use it forever, but I just made that commitment to it. We're gonna use it. I do like the speed of it though, but yeah, it is a very short weapon, so I do need to keep that in mind. But I like that it's lightweight and that I can carry more, wear some nice looking armor, heavier armor, rock my shield. I'm gonna try to get even more brave. Do I have enough to put a bow on? Even if it would just be... We could put the bow on as well. What about the crossbow? Because I have a lot of arrows for that. We could? That's awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and level up. We probably have enough to level up at least one more time. The question is, what's it going to be? I think we're going to work on endurance to get endurance to 20 as well. Maybe, I was thinking endurance too a little bit, but because we get it to 100 if we do it now. I'm gonna go ahead and go faith to 20. I think we'll hold for faith to get it up 2 more points to 20. And then either endurance a couple points after that, or then just start pumping up strength at least another 5-6 points. I think it's the way to go. And man, I need to get mine soon, because if I want to do more, once we get more incantations and stuff, I have to use this. We need more mind. That's something I have to keep in mind also. No pun intended. So yeah, we'll go faith for now though. And again, once we saw those dragon things you can get once we kill a dragon, I'm assuming from that place at Dragon Communion School, and you need arcane for that. I think I saw like 12 or 14 arcane, so, there's options, man. But let's go ahead and just go faith for now. We need 20 to be able to use that fireball, so we need a couple of more points. And having faith is going to help the dragon weapon as well, since it scales with faith, dex, and strength. Oh, you know what? Can I put a new thing on it, though? Like, I don't know if I really want to do that, because it does good damage right now where it's at, but let's just see. Well, I know I can't change the Ashes of War, but I can't even change the affinity of that weapon, I guess. I guess you can't even change affinities of the weapon, so what you see is what you get kind of with those weapons. I'm assuming that's what I understand. I don't see it. Like, I knew I couldn't change the Ash of War to something else, but I was wondering if I could just change the affinity of it. But yeah, that doesn't seem like you can. Let's see if I click on it here. Okay, fair enough. All right, guys. Well, I think we're going to stop here. It's a little early, but we're going to go ahead and stop right here. And obviously, we can continue on to the new area. But honestly, I kind of want to do a little bit of exploring around here. We didn't explore everything. A place I kind of neglected too, besides the very east area, which I get the feeling this is a later area, but we can still check it out, of course, just to see. But um, I'm kind of curious to go back down here too. But what I really want to kind of check out is like this area here, like all through here, really. Like because when I came up here, we started here and we worked our way up. But I didn't really check out anything all up here, and there's clearly things here, so I kind of want to go do that next time. So I think the artist shack is probably a good spot. Or actually, you know what? Not even that. I think like even like right here at the front gate front, and then just right all the way through down. There's a road to take and just see what we can find. But yeah, that's what I'm going to go ahead and do, guys. So yeah, go ahead and stop right here. I do appreciate y'all watching. I will catch y'all next time. Hope you all have a great day. Stay safe. Take care. Peace.